body bags where horror lies.
Hello and welcome back to the Body Bags channel. I am your host for Thursday, the Sinister one, and today I will be talking about a movie called Pulse. As we get closer and closer to the Halloween weekend, I went ahead and went with this one. I said, why not? This film is about a young boy who goes to spend some time with his father and his stepmom when something eerie has been going on in the neighborhood involving electricity and household appliances. This neighbor goes crazy and destroys his house and ends up found dead. So as he starts to investigate the happenings of what's been going on in this neighborhood, he comes across this little boy in the neighborhood who kind of like starts gossiping and kind of gets him a little bit freaked out. So when he goes home with his dad, he starts to get very paranoid and is complaining about how he doesn't want to be there anymore. Meanwhile, his dad just thinks he doesn't want to spend any time with him, and is feeling very uncomfortable there. So they're trying to come to reason with him, but it turns out, is it really something going on with these appliances, or is it just in the kid's mind? As you later find out in the movie as the plot thickens. And I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to spoil anything else, but I will give my thoughts and opinions on this film. I think it's a well-made movie from 1988. Not a whole lot of gore, but there is some there. It's not a whole lot, but I really did really enjoy this film. I thought it was something different. They tried to, go to a different type of genre with this. I mean, with not your typical suburban slasher or aliens or zombies. This is a total different horror film in itself, and I think it was well made. And they did remake this movie, and it kind of went real deeper and darker. I mean, this movie is pretty much a standalone. It has to be seen by the genre community. And it stars Clifty Young, who was a musician and had a band and well-known actor. He's been in 80 plus, films and shows. So Clifty Young is well known, very underrated, great character actor as well. And then Roxanne Hart, she's had a great career in acting, with the Highlander, and been in all these TV series. So she's made a great career at acting. And then you have the Lawrence brothers. A young Joey Lawrence is the main star, and then the little neighborhood friend is Matthew Lawrence, who is very young in this movie as well. So I thought that was pretty cool to see those two kids at a young age star in this film. They did a great job. And then there's a part in this film where Matthew Lawrence is playing with a G.I. Joe Cobra Dome set. I mean, it was awesome to see that, from the 80s. I mean, it's pretty much in mint condition as he's playing there outside on the front porch with that. I thought that was pretty cool how they grabbed that and put that into the film. A lot of other, stuff that you look around the set of the house and the neighborhood, and you can just see, you know, the 1988 there, and as it's moving on into the 1990s. So, also an appearance from, let's see, what was his name? Let's see, Robert Romanus from Fast Times at Richmond High, who plays the ticket scalper. Mike Damone, I think that's what his name was, but he plays this little TV repair guy, and he just comes in and he spills his line, you know, because he's still got that suave about him, that he's always pitching something, you know, and as he's talking to the Roxanne Hart about the TV being broken, he sparks up a joint in the house like it's nothing, and she totally just accepts that, you know. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, man, there is no way on earth someone can just spark up a joint in someone's house and get away with it, you know. But I thought that was pretty funny because, you know, he was the actor from Fast Times at Richmond High. So, you know, a lot of familiar faces in this film, so I'm sure you all enjoy it. I know I did. So, you know, go pick up a copy of Pulse from 1988. I found my copy at, let's see, I believe it was Family Dollar of all places. Wow, I was pretty surprised. So that'll be the review for this week, and hope you all have a great Halloween weekend. I'll be, you know, posting some stuff on the Body Bags Facebook page, so, you know, definitely go check that out. Also, come check me out on my channel, the Sinister one, as well as everyone else's. And hopefully you all enjoyed last Sunday's episode of The Walking Dead. It was a tearjerker for sure. Great stuff. So, you know, with October just filling up with a bunch of goodness in the horror community, I want to wish you all a safe and happy Halloween. We'll see you next week.